You want to do side kick, you want turning kick, proper technique. You need to have balance, you have to have good power. That means the mass and speed we're talking. You need to have also the weapon tool well prepared that we're talking about. And also in case of circular motion, you need to have the correct angle. For example, I saw some of you, for example, you do turning kick breaking. The ball is here. If you are here, that will not work. Why? Because the maximum, the balance is 180 degrees. So when you touch the target, if the target 3 or 4 balls, that means you need to pass through. So that's why you need to have 25 degrees. So you can pass through. Okay, because the time you in contact with the target, you need to continue. You need to only not to stop. So that's why when we do different circular motion kicking, this you need to have 25 degrees with that. That's the way we call that angle of penetration. The precision, you need to know where exactly you touch the board. Depend which technique. So I saw many people did do correct. So you don't know, that's the problem. Or second, if you know but you didn't practice to hit this place, so that means you will not touch in the most interesting part. Because if you know about the physics, if you have 2 blocks, so the line is the best one. Okay? And depend if you do the punch and do the turning, depend where. So you need to practice a lot about precision. The distance is the focus. Focus, as I tell you, normally you need to calculate. Normally I calculate 2.5 centimeter after the last pass. That's focus. Like Mariusz take the photo. So the same, you need to make the correct focus. And you need to have the mental preparation. I saw many people, they start scared. Never do can. So I will tell you the way I make the presentation. Okay, before it's my time, I think. So I see myself come up and I see myself break and on the ball like that. I start thinking with winner spirit, and that's the way I go. If you before the fight you think already, oh, it's so. Don't need to fight. You need to fight, you need to think. Already I had a medal and that's the way you promote it yourself. We call that, we have 2 kinds of stress. Negative stress, the anxiety, low confidence. And positive stress is, yes, that's important. The last point is, I tell you about my experience. For the strengthening of knuckle, for example, I remember one time I came to the university and I met with, I think that's how I get one injury in the foot. So the Dr. Grenier, he is the specialist, he is the expert on the bone, okay? Osteopath. Yeah, right. He's, so when he looked at that, I said, well, can I take radiography of that? Because he makes research on martial arts, people do. So after that, he sent me some information. He explained to me, there is a myth on that. Okay. He agreed, and he thinks if you train properly, you can strengthen and have the strongest tool. But the way you train is like that. He said, well, you know, first, if you hit like that, your body have we call auto protection. So inside the bowl, they will concentrate more. Cell. Yeah. No, not the cell. The bone inside the bowl. Cell. Inside the bowl. If you make the radiography, you will see it's more black part. Okay. So that means the bone need to protect. Okay. Okay. And the second you need to take time to make the bone little bit round, because if not, it's cut. So that's why when you start to do, I start with push-up first. Okay, and I start with something as some kind of textile, but little bit rough, and little bit I take it out. So give the time for the skin develop, and inside, and to sky is the bone transform. And also, you know, if you hit right away, the nerve here don't have the time to move. If you practice correctly, normally you do is, normally after 1 year, slowly, the nerve is not there. The nerve move. If you take the radio frequency, you see, the bone is stronger, the nerve out, so that's okay. Okay, so that means, yes, possible. But don't go too fast because that is long process. You understand? So I saw many people, they didn't train enough. When you look at the bone is still, so you need to the bone. Many people, something like that, it's not. You need to touch inside. If the bone is round, it's okay. That means you are ready. You go and you touch, you wish, and the nerve here, my nerve here. So I don't have problem to break. You understand? But this take time, take a year.